Hello and welcome. I'm Carol DeChaine, your intuitive spiritual guide for practical matters, Marconics multidimensional energy practitioner, and life coach, and spiritual coach as well. Every week, I bring you a different piece of information that might help you along your path. And this month in August, we're going to be working on inner peace. The first part is about releasing old beliefs. Because if you're carrying around old beliefs, it is going to sometimes just stop you in your tracks. So if you have a belief that life needs to be difficult, that people aren't trustworthy, that there are issues that you haven't dealt with that are coming up to bite you in the you know what, because you haven't been able to work through them in the past, or maybe you've ignored them, or you haven't even realized you've had to deal with them, whatever that may be, if you haven't looked at those old beliefs and worked through them, you're really not going to be able to find that inner peace. So if you can go ahead and look at where you're stopping that inner peace, what happened in your past that caused you to believe perhaps that you don't deserve peace, that you don't deserve love, that you don't deserve something, or you're not worthy. Sometimes that word means more than not deserving. Sometimes it's vice versa. Some people, the worthiness really gets them, and other people, it's the deserving. And sometimes it's both. But many people don't feel that you can have both. And other people think, oh, yeah, I deserve it, but oh, I don't know if I'm worthy. And to other people, it's exactly the same value in those two words. So look at what holds you back. What are those beliefs that maybe you've been dragging around with you all this time? And that's a huge gift to yourself to be able to understand what it is that you're looking at, that thing that's holding you back from having inner peace. And I did have a podcast which is called Connect to Joy, and it's all about. I have a guest that wrote a book on finding inner peace. And Bodie was Saunders is an incredible writer. He had a very 1, 2, 3. This is the way you do it. ABC. Find your inner peace. It's a lot of work, and there's different ways to go about doing it. But he has a very much a system set up in his book, and his book is fascinating and a really good stepping stone for you if you want to start from scratch. Or you could take pieces of the book and not read it from A to Z. You could start somewhere in the middle if there's something that really attracts you, like most metaphysical books. So look at those old belief structures that you may have hanging out there. But you sometimes have to look hard for them because they aren't always apparent. Some are, and some are not. So if you can't see of what's holding you back from your inner peace, other than maybe blaming other people, look first at what beliefs did your parents have? What beliefs does your spouse have? What beliefs are you seeing in other people that you might be reflecting back around you? Because if you can see what theirs are, which is so many times it's so much easier to see other people. You can see what their problem is, but you can't necessarily see exactly what your problem is. Or you see your problem, but you don't know how to fix it. So the first step is to find what beliefs are holding you back. You may need to go to a life coach or a therapist to shift those beliefs. But if you can figure out what they are, that awareness is a huge first step. It's something that could have been holding you back for decades or maybe even beyond that. Maybe it's been holding you back for lifetimes because you haven't taken the time to shift those old beliefs. And sometimes, like beliefs on working hard for my money, I realized that was actually my dad's belief and even my mom's belief, but I didn't know if I believed that it had to be difficult or that I had to work hard. And therefore, those beliefs were easier to let go of because I realized they were my parents. Now, beliefs about inner peace are a little different because if you look at your life and you don't have inner peace, you know you've got some kind of old beliefs that are in your way. Just like if you don't have love in your life, there's something holding you back. And you may not know what it is, or maybe you think you've worked on it, but those people still aren't showing up, or that peace still isn't showing up. So it's time to really view and look at what those possibilities may be for yourself. What is that? What is it that's maybe holding you back, that's making your life a little more difficult than when it should be? So, first step, release those old belief structures. You can do it. Figure out what they are and then get help if you need it. But you might be able to do it on your own once you see what they are and where they come from. First step. It's a big one. So just be aware of it and know that that inner peace can be yours because you're a powerful human being. You are already enough, as I like to say, to have anything you want in your life, but you have to name it and claim it and make it your own. So make this inner peace, if that's something you need, make it something that you can do for yourself, that you can name it. I want inner peace. I'm claiming it for myself and show me what I need to release. And even that's enough sometimes to have those old beliefs start surfacing for you to go, oh, I see. All right. I see what it is holding me back. And when you do, that's when you can start making those changes. Thank you for joining me here today. I hope that you've enjoyed this YouTube video. And if you like what you hear, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell notification so you know the next time that a video is posted. And for longer versions of this, you can go to my podcast, also called Connect to Joy, the number 2 in the middle, or to my website to find out more about me, also Connect to Joy. So you can find me at all of those places, including Instagram, under the same name. Until next week, I hope you do realize that enlightenment is a journey and not an end destination. So while you're looking for that inner peace, just know that you will have more and more as you work on it little by little.